So, vacation is mostly meant for rest, though I can never really find it there. I just feel like this burning question inside of me, and it's really hurting me because it kind of encompasses my entire identity. And that question is, what if I am replaceable right now? So yeah, what really happens when you are replaceable? Right? Like a lot of things. Because first of all, and this might be the most important one, you have no stability at all. Now, I am 16, so I have way more stability than most people who are replaceable, right? But it's still really hard, right? Like, especially with the coming of AI, like, what am I going to do? Like, what am I really going to do? Because you might think, oh no, I'm born in the West, right? I'm born in like America, in like the Netherlands, and I know like Germany or France. It doesn't fucking matter. If you are replaceable, you will get replaced. Like that's just how it works. So you have no stability. You'll constantly be stressed because you have no stability. If you have children, they'll probably be very poorly raised, right? If you have this like stability problem and you're always like stressed and have no time for yourself, right? Because you're constantly trying to, see how you can, fit in, right, or some shit. But you'll still be replaceable, so you'll never find it. Like, though the question shouldn't be, what if I am replaceable? No, it should be, how can I not be replaceable? And yes, being able to use AI is a good thing, of course. But using AI as a replacement for you, then it's still replacing you, right? Like that's kind of like a misunderstanding with like everybody on this fucking planet. Like if you use AI to do everything for you, which makes you you and makes you irreplaceable, then you are kind of just telling your boss like, oh no, this AI can do everything for me. I'm just lazy, right? You can hire this AI for me. Like, does that make any sense at all? Like, why would you do this? So something else you should do is try to, get to know and do the things which AI can't do right now. For me, it's social connection, right? Like for you, it might be your past, right? Like your history in like knowing the things which you're saying and knowing it's science backed and you having actually been there. But for my generation, like you got none of that. Like you basically just starting out, right? Like for me, like I don't even have a job, right? Like I'm 16. What can I do? I'm still in school, and school isn't teaching me jack shit about how to, survive in the future of jobs, right? It's just not doing anything. Right? Like it isn't. Like it used to be really like into AI, and but then like the budget got scrapped or some shit, and now they're not doing anything anymore with it. And to be fair, I've never actually used AI for school. It's such a dumbass thing to do. Like if you're stupefying yourself because you're not trying to, actually embrace the learning process of becoming a better person, then like sure, like your AI friend will get the job and you won't, or he will build the business and you won't. You'll just be a puppet of the thing which is controlling. Like think about it, right? If your entire business or your entire work just is relying on AI, what will happen when AI just decides to, put in like some price tag, right? Like €1 per question or some bullshit, right? Because of the incredible taxes they'll put on it later on. Like you'll be fucked, right? Like you will be fucked. So what are you going to do then? And that's also the question with me, like, will I use it or will I not? Because I don't want to be replaceable. And everybody tells me like, oh yeah, to not be replaceable, use it. but then using it will replace your action, right? So which things will you replace then? That's also another question you should ask. Like, what things will you use or will you be replaced by, which isn't something which, you know, needs your attention or needs your creativity, right? And doesn't need you. So the best thing you can do in like any situation is just invest into yourself, invest into knowledge, which, like, sure, knowledge is like something which AI has as well, but if you have it too, then you'll at least be able to reason with the AI if it is true or not, right? And try to just invest into your health as well, because if your mind is fucked, like, you will be fucked too. So in a situation like this, you need to be very clear about your thinking, right? Like, you should not just go through life and, like I said, like a robot, and just have like this bad brain, right? Like, this is you kind of just drugged your brain, right? You're just being drugged by junk food and, you know, energy drinks and all that kind of shit, right? If you want to join my community with like-minded individuals who do self-improvement, so if you want to join, the link is in the description, but it's also next to my profile picture. The platform itself costs around €9 per month, but the community itself is completely free to join. And if you do join school, then you can join basically every free community on the platform. Like, you'll just constantly have, you know, brain fog, and yeah, that's just not a great situation, especially when you are indeed replaceable, which right now everybody my age is. Like, I'm pretty sure like basically everybody who's 16 right now will be able to be replaced, right? Like, what is your competitive advantage, right? Like, if you're not born into a rich family, what is your competitive advantage? Yeah, sure, you might have like an IQ of like 120, like, congrats, so do I, right? Like, what is your real competitive advantage? Like, you don't have any. That's kind of the danger, right? Like, you need to create one, and it won't be easy. I'm not ever saying this is easy, right? But you need to, because if you don't have a competitive advantage, then, like, yeah, the other guy will win from you, and then you'll be losing life. Like, it's a very, very important game to play, right? Like, you cannot just lose at life, right? Like, too many people already do. And even their situation, like, if the losers right now, is a lot better than the losers in like 20 or 30 years. And yeah, you just don't want to be one, right? Like, you don't want to end up in that situation, right? And I know too many people who are in that situation. Like, right now, they're in the situation of just losing in life, which means that they'll lose down the line as well, because they're not changing anything, right? They ain't changing shit about their own life, which is the reason they can't change the lives of their family, of their friends, or even of their children, right? Later on, right? Like 16-year-olds don't have children, but yeah, it has like a ripple effect on like your future, right? Because if I'm like 30 years old, I have children. What I did in my teens and 20s is very important. And you might not think this, but like, just think about like, what did like Forbes billionaires even do when they were teens, right? How did they get this much stability, this much safety, like this much wealth? Like, how did they do it? How did they become so irreplaceable? Because they worked hard in their teens, right? And this is why they have now this great life. Like, not all of them, of course, but just think of like, I don't know if they did this at all, but like, I believe at least that Bill Gates or who's that other guy, Steve Jobs, right? They did so much in like their younger years, like their 20s, their 30s as well, but also I believe their teens too, Just learning how to code, learning how to program. It's like such an important thing. Like knowing how to build like digitally, it's so important. And because like just building a house doesn't help you, but building digitally is such a different thing. So also invest into that. It's so important to just know how the digital space works, because I used to be fucking clueless. Right? Like I mean, I had a time when I was like 12 and I was like really good at programming. After that, I just forgot how a computer worked. I like it's just sad, honestly. So don't be dumb like me. Actually investigate how it works without becoming a nerd, of course. Like you can have this, right? Like you can invest into your digital knowledge without becoming one. If that's like a limiting belief of yours, that I'll need to be a nerd to be good with like computers, like you don't. You do not, right? You can still just invest like 1 or 2 hours daily into learning on the computer, right? Without becoming a complete nerd. You can still have like social connections, right? You can still just go outside. You just be way better prepared for the future, though. So yeah, that's like basically the AI part. Now, in what other ways could you be replaceable? Not learning enough, just quitting school because you think like, oh no, it doesn't teach me. Like, sure, maybe if you are like having like some high level business, like some guy I know, like yeah, then you can quit school, right? But like I've heard of like some dumbasses who just think like, oh no, I'm gonna quit school, I'm just gonna start like a car washing business, and then they'll just procrastinate, do nothing. Like only get out of school when you truly are successful and you can actually sustain your life for like the next like the next 80 years, right? Like, it's not the case for most people. So don't, right? Like don't just like I know there are so many people in the self-improvement space who say like don't go to university. Most people should, because it's always better. And what the like even the people in self-improvement, like not all of them will build successful businesses. They won't. Like they genuinely won't. So if a normal job won't make you happy, and you also don't think you can make a good business, then do neither, right? Like just go to university, like do the stupid shit, right? Learn all of this like crap basically, which you're never gonna use, but at least get like a solid degree and just become like a doctor or like a dentist, right? It's still better than the average job. Like it still is like a way better way to live. And for example, just being like a garbage collector or like some builder, for example, right? Because then you'll still have like the money to sustain your health, the money to sustain your children's health. Like your life will just be way better off if you still make money, even in a normal job, right? And it's still purposeful. So yeah, I mean it's like honestly, man, like that can also make you irreplaceable, right? Like I don't think dentists or doctors or like professors will ever get like replaced. It's like such an high IQ thing. So even if AI could do it, even if AI could, like, would you allow some AI to, be your dentist or be your doctor or be your surgeon even? Like, no human involved. Like, would you? I wouldn't. Like, at least if it's an error, then it's a human error, and then I can sue them and make some money, right? But, like, if it's an AI, like, you're just fucked. So that's kind of besides the point, though. But yeah, it's kind of just a lesson of today, right? Just not be replaceable.